The soldiers lifted him, chains, and they took him away. Until they stopped. Night had fallen, so they threw him in prison. The mockery began.
So this is the great Samson, the Lion of Israel. Where is your God now?
Lift his head.
Samson lifted his head, confused. He felt hands gripping his face. He tried to move. He could not. The first blow came. Pain. Deep. Another. Then another. And then darkness. Not the absence of light. The absence of everything. The man who saw Timnah. The man who saw the lion. The man who saw armies flee. Now he could see nothing. The Philistines lifted him, and they went on to Gaza. The entrance of the city was crowded, people watching. Some laughed, others pointed. No one came close, but everyone stared. The man who had seemed impossible was now a prisoner. There was no trial, there was no speech, there was no king, only imprisonment. They took Samson inside. They placed his hands on a stone. They ordered him to push, and he pushed. The mill turned, and Samson turned with it. Day after day, the same path, the same sound, the same weight. Now there was no morning, there was no night, only darkness. Days passed, then weeks, then months. People began to visit, not out of respect, out of curiosity.
Is this him?
The strong man?
I thought he'd be bigger.
Soldiers mocked. Sometimes they shoved him. Sometimes they threw scraps. Samson kept going. Step, stone. Step, stone. Step, stone. But when everyone left, the memories came. First, his mother's voice.
Because you belong to the Lord.
Then Manoah's voice.
You were not set apart to be greater. You were set apart to serve.
Then the lion. Then the water. Then Delilah. One night, Samson sat. He leaned against the stone. He stayed silent for a long time. Then he asked,
When was it?